Welcome back to Stop the Clock with Brad. I'm glad you found the channel. This week we're going to be talking about two of my favorite supplements that I found after getting into the longevity lifestyle, and that is NMN and Resveratrol. It's hard to say, Resveratrol. I discovered both of these supplements when I read David Sinclair's book and started taking them right away, and they've had a great impact on my health. So first I want to, again, welcome you back to the channel. Ask all of you that haven't subscribed yet, if you would. Thanks to everybody that has. And if you find this episode helpful, please give it a big thumbs up. So what is NMN? NMN is a precursor to NAD. What is NAD? NAD is something that's found in our cells that if our NAD levels went to zero, we'd be dead in half of a second. NAD is responsible for our immune response, circadian rhythms, DNA repair, more things like that. So you can see that it's important to us. The problem is, like most things, as we age, our NAD levels fall. So by the time we're 50, like I am, we have half of what we did when we were in our 20s. And so what does that do? Well, again, immune system can worsen, DNA repair goes down, and we know how important our DNA and our mitochondria are to our health. So NMN is on the market. It is a precursor to NAD, and we can supplement with NMN, and that will then naturally raise our NAD levels back up where our body's operating like it's supposed to and like it was in our 20s or 30s. So we get that cellular repair, we get to keep our cells healthy, we have the healthy mitochondria, and we slow down the aging process. Now, where does resveratrol come in this? Resveratrol is found like in the skin of grapes. It's really it helps our immune system, does several great things for us. But what Dr. Sinclair found is they kind of work synergistically together. That if you take NMN, you get a benefit, but if you take resveratrol with it, you get an even greater benefit. And so it boosts your NAD levels even higher. You know, I've talked on the channel before that when I started this longevity protocol, I developed nearsightedness. Well, being on these two supplements for 6 months, I go to the eye doctor, and just like in the mouse studies, my nearsightedness went away. And that's what they found in the mice studies. These mice that took NMN, NAD boosters, their hair that had grayed went back to its original color. Their eyesight that had waned went back to what it was. So I started taking NMN when they had only done the mice studies. I was, I'm like, geez, I'm 48, I can't really wait. Since that time, they've went on to human studies with NMN, showing the great benefits. And that's happened to such a high degree that now they are looking to have NMN classified by the FDA and become something that would be prescribed to us by our doctors. Now, we're not really wanting that. I don't want to have to go to my doctor to get NMN. But that looks like the path they're trying to go down. Amazon's already stopped selling it. That happened a couple months ago. So at this point, we're writing letters to the FDA asking them not to do this. But NMN is still available direct from manufacturers. So the one that I use is ProHealth. And the great news is I've got ProHealth to agree that if you order NMN and resveratrol, or either one or the other, or both, that if you use the code Stop the Clock, they'll give you a 15% discount off your order. So you'll just go to prohealth.com and at checkout, enter the code Stop the Clock, and you'll get that discount. So what does that mean? Well, having it being classified by the FDA really means they see it as not just something that could help us with longevity, but something that actually does help us with longevity. And so that's really cemented my belief in what it does for me. My wife was someone who says, she goes, I'm not taking it based off of a mouse study. But now that it's reached this point, she has actually started to take it herself. So give it a try if it's something you think that might help you. I know it's helped me. Take advantage of the discount. Now, how do we dose NMN and Resveratrol? How much do we take and when do we take it? So most studies say that it's best to take them both in the morning, after you wake up. How much do you take? Sinclair says he takes 1 gram a day. I take 1 gram a day. You can get your NMN levels tested at the doctor to see how you're doing when you get your checkup. But most people usually say around 1 gram a day is what I've read. And then how do you take it? NMN is very easy. It mixes with water. So you just put it in water, stir it up. It's clear, just like this, and you drink it. Resveratrol needs a fat to be digested. So Dr. Sinclair, myself, and again, most others, just use a yogurt. Yogurt's got fat in it. It's got a probiotic, so it's good for you already. And so you just mix it up in the yogurt and you eat it. I want to thank you for watching the channel, watching this episode, and remember, aging is a choice.